Okay, there's that.
There's
me. Okay.
We must go forth and take the adventure that comes to us. This quote comes from the seventh and final book in the series, The Chronicles of Narnia by C.S. Lewis. C.S. Lewis was a great Christian theologian who wrote this series as a symbolism for the Christian life and different aspects of the Bible. This quote comes in when King Tyrion finds out that Aslan is said to be in Narnia again after an absence of hundreds of years. Tyrion also finds out a few minutes later that Narnia is in great danger. He's bewildered and doesn't know what to do, but he knows he has to do something. And he also knows that Aslan has his hand in it and will guide him. And so he states, we must go on and take the adventure that comes to us. In other words, we could say that we must embrace the plans that God has for us and not be afraid to go forward. My dad, he has been a firefighter, a police officer, and he's been a paramedic and an EMT. He's been in the Army and the Marines, and this was all before he retired from the Navy. After he retired from the Navy, which is the majority of my growing up years, we have had many adventures. We've been to Romania, London, Hungary. We've been the camp directors at a horse camp. We've been in an Amish community, living as the Amish. We've had many adventures. And growing up, when we would do something, Dad would say, just do it. When people would ask him, how have you done all these things? He'd say, I just did it. And so they've always encouraged this sense of adventure in our family and in us. And I'm not saying this to brag about my family, I'm saying this because they've always noted that if we want to do something and we are seeking God's will, that God will open and close the doors that need to be opened and closed. And He will guide us. And I can't share this without sharing Proverbs 16:9, because it's been a big part of my life and thinking for the past few years. It says, a man's heart plans his way, but the Lord directs his steps. And this is exactly what happens. Just go for it. Just do it. Take the adventure that comes to you, because God is directing your adventure. You just have to take it.